Let's navigate through the lesson plan section of this platform. This will be one of the more important function that the teachers will be using on a more recurring basis. So this is where teachers are able to add lesson plans chapter wise and show you how to um, navigate through different resources. This will also allow teachers to organize their content in a very systematical manner, be it chapter wise, lesson wise, and put in any extra notes or resources if they want. So I'm going to show you how to create a lesson. So in this part of the section, you select the, so before we move on, one very important thing that we need to keep in mind is every dedicated platform that is given to the teacher is only allowed to make changes to the particular subject that she is allocated or in charge with. For instance, in this case, Alice is the teacher for math. So we will only be allowed to make changes to the math subject. So if you make any changes to any other lesson plans, that will not pop up in the system. So keeping that in mind, let's say, and the other thing is she is currently the class teacher for 6A. So that is what you would be selecting. And for the subject, like I said, she's the class teacher for class 6 math. So you select that. And in the lesson name, this is based on whatever the teacher or school wants to customize this. For instance, just for demo purpose, we've just used this lesson name as chapter numbers. So it could be, let's say, chapter 10, and you can just leave it at that, or you could go one step further and put in the name of the chapter. Let's say we want to upload resources for real numbers. So in the lesson description, what we do is we give a brief summary of what this lesson entails, and then you can add files here. It could be in the form of PDFs, YouTube links, external video links, or teachers can even upload pre-recorded videos. For this demo purpose, I'll just add a PDF file, chapter 10, and let's just use any file for now. So once you click the submit button, okay, we need to change the file format, so it should be in the form of PDF. I just tried uploading a CSV file. Okay, so once that's done, it will automatically reflect on the list of lessons below. As you can see in the top number, we have chapter 10 real numbers and has a description. Now, the reason why we do this is because we want to make sure that we're uploading contents within the right section of the lesson plan. So if you go to the next section below, which is create topic, any topic that you create will fall under the chapter names that you've created, which is why it's important to remember the first step. So when you go to the topic section now, this is where you upload the lesson plan. So let's say this is for 6A, 6 math theory, chapter 10 real numbers. Now in the topic name, let's say we have selected under real numbers, let's say the less topic lesson that we want to upload is, let's say, the fundamental of theorem of arithmetic. So that's what you put in there, and give a brief description of what that lesson is about. And you can upload file for that concerned lesson. Could be in the form of PDF, like I said. Let's say the file name will be again, let's just put the file name as the topic name, and then just take any PDF, for example, and just submit. Now once that's done, it gets reflected directly, and students will be easily able to go into their platform, their app, and then go into the chapter lesson plan and get access to the resources that have been uploaded. So that's how you create a lesson plan for students.